Live. So I did. Here I am, 8 seconds in. Yeah, see, I can see myself in this. I don't like it. So I never film myself, mainly because as I'm getting older, I look more and more bizarre. My eyes are totally different, on each side of my face, which is kind of nice because so are the eyes of the most famous icon of Jesus Christ, ever painted using beeswax. It's an encaustic icon of Christ. Pantocrator, Moldy, Space Foam, I can see you chatting there. Look, I'm actually putting myself up here for once. I never do. I'm tired. I've been at the monastery this morning and helping Mother Catherine put all the service books in the huge bookcase, getting ready for the feast of St. Catherine of Alexandria, but for some reason they're calling her St. Catherine of Sinai because that's where she did end up. Her body miraculously came there after her repose, I believe, after her martyrdom. Anyway, so vigil Friday night starting at 4:30 and then divine liturgy Saturday morning at 10. There will be 3 priests in the altar. I know, Moldy, it's just you and me, baby. Anyway, yeah, so that'll be Friday and Saturday night. And then a good friend of my husband who has esophageal cancer but is a retired priest will be serving in Angels Camp at St. Gabriel's new big church. So we're on, Highway 49, the Gold Rush Highway. We've got St. Sava's in Jackson with the myrrh-bearing relics of St. Sebastian Dabovich, first American-born Serbian priest in America. Then if you come down Highway 49, you get Angels Camp, which has a very old Serbian church named after St. Basil of Ostrog from Serbia, and St. Gabriel's that I just mentioned, which is Antiochian. I used to say Antiochian, but I found out that it's really supposed to be Antiochian because the town is called Antioch. We don't say Antioch, right? So it's the Antiochian church. I've been saying Antiochian my whole Orthodox life, which has only been 10 years now. And then we have St. Susanna and St. Catherine's here in Sonora. And then we have St. James Antiochian Church in Modesto, which is about an hour away. So the communities are really starting to get together and do things together. We just had a friend of my husband's from when he was in the Santa Cruz Mountains, where hundreds of people became Orthodox at once back in the 80s. Lee was just here, and he wants us to help him make Saturday at the convent, 3 priests and maybe 50 people because it isn't like totally out there yet. I don't know if it's on anywhere online or on any website. I have been sort of promised access to Mother Catherine for an interview when she's really ready to go more public. So I don't know. I guess they're planning for 40 to 50 for the meal after. But yes, what was I saying? Oh, Lee was just here. We're going to start to try to fire up our 44-inch color printer. Look at this. See, there's a picture of St. John of San Francisco where his glasses sit on his face, kind of like mine. So thank you, St. John, for being near me. He is, always. Anyway, I moved his icon. Anyway, we got that icon over there. St. John. Yes. Oh, there's one of our pretty good sellers, Father Luke Dingman of St. Herman of Alaska. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, so yeah, Lee was just here. We're going to help him make an icon for their apps in Angels Camp. It's about a half hour away, 20 minutes. Probably be on canvas of the Theotokos of the sign, which we have the icon of by Father Luke Dingman, which you can purchase right now up at uniofofalicons.com. Yeah, go up to Union of All Icons and look at that's just the tip of the iceberg. You guys, I need help. We need an apprentice. We need somebody to train to cut boards, to cut the icons out. I print them right over there behind that desk on a nice printer. They're glued on. And then we just hired a young lady to paint the sides. She's been doing it all week. I took her and another young couple that are seekers. Like, okay, so Mia is actually baptized since like February. And her grandparents live in town, but she'll probably end up in Reno because that's where her fiance is in the Air Force National Guard. Anyway, she's helping now, but we took her and another couple who just traveled back to Illinois. They're like 23, and Mia was 23, so I took them all to the monastery in Dunlap, the Life Giving Spring Monastery, which isn't this icon, but it's at Theotokos. We went to meet Mother Markella on Monday, and it was great. I mean, she blessed them and taps everybody on the head. She hit me pretty hard because I'm a tough nut to crack, ego-wise, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what we did. And it's just starting to really, Orthodoxy starting to click around here. The fire has been lit thanks to certain priests like Father Josiah Trenum and other people. Hi, Ethan and Strogonofi and Max and Bozbashi. Now, Bozbashi, do you live anywhere near Sonora? How do you view the chat? You view, oh, well, the chat should be at the bottom of the live stream. Ask Moldy. If he's still here, he would know. Anyway, yeah, we're going to help make them an icon. And so, it's getting very busy. So I have to take care of my body and make sure I rest. Supposedly, we're going to find out within a week whether we're going to be granted the permits to build a little RV spot. I don't call it an RV park because it won't be very park-like. We're in an industrial park. So there's trucks that go by and it can be a little noisy. And there's a turkey packaging plant right across the street. They don't grow or slaughter turkeys there, so there's no odor, but there's light pollution at night. Oh, what is this? Oh, good question. Thank you for asking. And look at my great background of a poster I actually got on Amazon for like under $100. It's, I think, an Armenian church. Anyway, this, yeah. Well, we're in this industrial park in between Jamestown and Chinese Camp, California. We back right up onto the Red Hills. So if you look up the Red Hills, California, you will learn about this land. It's owned by the government. It's like BLM land. Oh, St. Mary Magdalene? Atwater, we met? Wait, you're Atwater. Oh, yeah, I remember. The group of younger guys, my Orthodox Boomer grandsons. I have so many, since my own sons, ages 26 and 24, haven't caught the Orthodox masculine bug yet. Did you guys all read the article at the New York Post? I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so the legacy media is going to love to set up a dialectic of radical feminists out to destroy orthodoxy because masculine. You know, that's what they'll try to do. But they can't destroy the church because the gates of hell will not prevail against her. But I hope that women will actually be more attracted to Mary because, you know, Orthodoxy really treats the Theotokos with proper respect. And the mystery of Mary, of course, is that she has stillness. She's a great model for Hezekiah. So prayer is very important. And yes, you like the article. Yeah, it was interesting. You know, I guess it's better than nothing. Everybody's freaked out that there's going to be too many converts that might leave. But as my friend Light of Tabor, Mark Rattel, and his wife Maida are moving here to help learn the candle business on December 14th. Yes, Light of Tabor and his family and his mom are moving in with us here because my husband needs someone that knows how to run the candle business because he is getting older. He's 78. He's got some health issues. He's a little more frail. I got to look, maybe if I look at the green light. I don't know. I'm so used to looking at myself. It's terrible. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to have help. I know. Kristen, we're so excited. Yeah, debate. No, I'm too tired to debate. But anyway, I met Christina from Orthodox Family Living yesterday at the monastery. She was so sweet because she lives near there, near in Dunlap. And yeah, I think I'm going to try to get her a copy of my book, Confessions of a Controlaholic. The subtitle was Don't Destroy Your Second Marriage Too, but I may change the subtitle. But anyway, it's getting some good feedback from people. Mother Nectaria is still helping me edit it from St. Nicholas Press. Anyway, we'll see. She also was involved with Justin Marlar and his Youth of the Apocalypse. And Justin has a new book coming out soon called The Art of Unseen Warfare. But I'm not sure when that's happening. I don't think it's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Oh, hey, Dr. Crisp. Good to see you, yo. Boys versus girls. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. I'll just be here in the background. That hopefully I can somehow help boomer women, hardcore boomer feminist, liberal, intellectual career women that maybe at the last minute got married and had kids like I was able to at age had my first one at 39 and then 41 almost. But I was horrible at it as a Protestant, of course. Yeah, and a little better as a Roman Catholic. So Protestant 10 years, Roman Catholic. But by the time I converted to Orthodoxy, my husband had left me for the 25-year-old when I was 50. And the boys were like 12 and 10 or 14 and 12. And they had just made their first communion in the Roman Catholic Church. Oh, which pictures, I staged. These wonderful pictures the night when they had their first communion, the day before they made their first confession. They had their first confession, and then the next day their first communion. But I made them do this. Oh, well, I would talk to anybody for free, Moldy. We believe in the unmercenary model here of Saints Cosmas and Damien. I used to be a shrink, and so people told me, oh, you should do a private practice here. Forget about it. I'm just a sinner that needs as much help as the next woman or man. Anyway, I would love to, hopefully my book will reach out to some boomer women, but it has to be women that have these fantastic husbands that they don't want to destroy. Because they see that, oh yeah, even if, you had a great honeymoon period with your husband and everything was wonderful, eventually your old behaviors start coming out and you start, yeah, so God's really been healing me of that. We've been married now 8 years, and I can really see that I still talk way too much. But, okay, I'm going to say what this is now, because somebody wanted to know. So this is a piece of metal that I picked up off the ground right outside the Orthodox Church that is at the top of Mount Sinai. So this came from the ground. Must have fallen off the church. It was part of some kind of a strap, probably to hook, 2 cinder blocks together or something. Obviously, it went longer and had other holes, but it was just laying there on the ground. I have more bags of things that I collected off the ground from the Holy Land that I had to bring home with me across 7 borders, including live pieces of the burning bush that a Bedouin guardian of the St. Catherine Monastery there took out his pocket knife and cut off for me, and I got them here. But this was easier to get here. So it's a piece of metal from the top of Mount Sinai. So when I hold on to it, I just pray to St. Moses, help me. Yeah, isn't it cool? I know, I love it. And then I have my cross. And I have a couple other really cool. I actually have antiquities from somewhere, I won't say where, but maybe in the Holy Land, that somehow jumped into my suitcase. I don't know how they got in there. Somebody put them in there and they made it home. They're over here. But you have to be here in person to be able to venerate those. I don't know, do we venerate pieces of masonry that came off of, I don't know, buildings from the year zero? Like Herod's Herod's Palace or something. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's fun. So here I am. I know, I'm being hilarious. Not the shroud. I know, I'm not going to get in trouble because I'm just making all this up. This is just a story that I'm telling. It's fun kind of to be on camera, actually. But it's probably bad because if I like this too much, then vainglory will take over. That's why my husband really hasn't blessed me to do, no teaching or anything. But I did meet, OFL, Orthodox Family Life, Orthodox Family Living, Christina. And that was neat. And she's great. I haven't watched that many of her videos, but I think they're good. And of course, I'm always on Mano Elias's streams on Sunday. They're fun. Study of stuff. It's been fun. And of course, Mark Rattel, Light of Tabor. The way we hooked up was no, I know, right? Moldy. I know it's terrible to be a minor e-celeb. If only Jay Dyer would come out here and we could do an event for him, book signing. Actually, I hope eventually Justin Marler, he kind of said he would visit. And he's not that famous yet. But anyway, what was I talking about? Somebody remind me. It is fun, though, to be up here. What else can I tell you guys? Did I get any? Oh, yeah, I got a couple new books today. Oh, yeah, this is nice. I can talk about this American Orthodox. It's a friend of mine named John Hammond. He goes by John Anon in the chats of like Father Peter Hears' chats and other chats. So he has this book. I haven't really cracked it open. I think it's it might be stories of different people, or it might just be his story. But he's actually now making a film about St. Peter the Aleut, I believe. So that may be what the book is kind of going to talk about too. I'm not sure. Oh, and then this just came out. I found it on Tabalian's Orthodox YouTube channel, Tabalion or something. So this young man named, he doesn't even have his name on here. How non-vainglorious can you be? Beacon by the Bay, published by the Tabalion. Oh, and he just says his first name, Joshua. That's cool. So if you come here and we go to Jackson, it's an hour and 15 minutes away. We just went there Saturday for the feast day. Boy, those Serbians know how to party after liturgy with the Slivovitz, okay? But Father Maximus isn't alive anymore from St. Silouan, so I only had maybe 2 shots, yeah. Anyway, but the myrrh that streams out of his skull, which is open to venerate, is just amazing. Oh, I wish I could do a picture in the community area. I'll put a picture up of St. Sebastian's skull. But if you venerate it, you bend over and you put your face up over the hole that's cut through the plexiglass over the skull. You can touch the skull with your fingers. My lips, as big as my mouth is, I can't kiss the skull. The myrrh just wafts out of this beautiful hole cut right over his skull. So I always just try to stay over it and breathe, in and out for as long as possible until the next person behind me obviously is getting annoyed and they want to venerate too. Well, why do you miss the Orthodox Ethos chat fam? Come back on. I mean, Father Peter, I think they're off this week because of the conference. We had our tickets. We had plane tickets. We had a hotel. We were going to leave tomorrow. And we were going to go, but I suddenly remembered, wait, to rent a car. So we had paid for the car rental online, but it doesn't say anywhere on there that you had to have a credit card in order to drive the car off of the lot. Oh, you got banned? Well, I don't know about that. I called them up and they're like, yeah, if you don't have a credit card, even though you've prepaid, you can't drive the car off. So I'm like, all right. So I had a credit card somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. It's in a drawer somewhere, but we don't use credit cards, so it's not handy. So I decided that we just said, well, we can't really go then. Then after that, we found out that the monastery was having its feast of St. Catherine here, and we're very attached, obviously. So we just we canceled and got refunds for what we could for the trip, and it's okay. It's so hard for us to travel. So if we can save up our energy, and then maybe we'll get to go to Russia. Someone at church, a good friend, is moving back to St. Petersburg pretty soon. So who knows? But we're getting to the point where it's just it's not worth it to travel. So we're gonna stay here. I was looking forward to going to Elder Ephraim's memorial service, of course, on the 7th. But so now we'll be at the monastery of St. Catherine. Yeah, I know I always do this because my glasses just fall off my face unless I wear those string things to hold them on in the back. Okay. Oh, Max. Yeah. Oh, well, you can be on the YouTube channel without being a member and donating anything. I think it's public on YouTube. At least the Tuesday night lecture, we're still on the Book of Revelation. We're on like the 5th volume of Elder Mitilinios's talks that are books. And then Thursday night, there's a different teaching from an Athonite catechism that Father Peter's translating and teaching on. So you don't have to pay for those, but yes. Oh, good. Well, maybe we'll see you over there. I can't believe it. I've been up here for 20 minutes, actually putting my own face on things. Here's some of my favorite saints. Saint Elizabeth. Oh, my husband's cane. Saint Elizabeth, the new martyr, and Saint Joseph the Hesychist. Oh, I think I've shown you guys already. We have a good friend that lives in Bakersfield, and he's one of my Orthodox Zoomer grandsons for sure. He had this painting of the Tsar kind of commissioned when he was in Mexico on a trip, and I think he only paid like $20 for this. And that's Tsar Nicholas. Isn't that great? Yeah, it's a copy of a really famous painting of him. And then, of course, these are pillar candles that we make just for me. We don't sell these. They'd be like a $40 candle, though. So I burn these up on my icon corner. It's so great to see you guys. Well, I'm going to let everybody go now because, let's see what's going on outside. The sun is going down. I could take the dogs for a walk, but probably I won't today. So just keep praying that we do get the permits for the little RV spot. I don't really want it, but I've told God, okay, God, if you want it, I'm not praying against it anymore like I sort of was before. I'm like, okay. But I may, eventually we don't want to live in here forever. So when Mark and Maida and their 2 kids and his mom come, they'll probably eventually find a place to live nearby. But for a while, we're all going to be here together, and that'll be fun because we got along great. Everybody go up to Light of Tabor, and especially if you want to know what his wife is like, Maida has a great testimony. Oh, hi. Okay, Max. Yeah, from the Patreon chat when you were a catechumen. Good. Now, can you just tell me, like, what general area you live in, Max? Do you live in the United States? Are you international? Are you anywhere near Cali? Yeah, Ethan, I read the article. I just know there's going to be a huge dialectic. I've learned from Jay Dyer about dialectic. It's going to set up between the feminists that hate the patriarchy and think it's bad to be masculine. Oh, Finger Lakes, New York. That leads me to a story. My dad was born in Syracuse, and his parents lived there. The Finger Lakes may actually be where my grandfather at age 82 burned his will, gave all his cash away to the Roman Catholic Church, to the Society for the Propagation of the Faith in 1970-something, and walked into a lake, never to come out. Well, somebody eventually fished his DB out. I watch a lot of crime dramas. And my poor Roman Catholic grandpa, my dad was crushed, and he tried to get that inheritance back because it was supposed to go to my dad, but he couldn't really, but it's okay. He was fine. Yes, Roman Catholicism has a lot of wreckage behind it. Google Maxon Rutledge. Oh, the mess you're in. Well, I may forget. That's a long word. I mean, that's a long phrase. Well, Maxon Rutledge. I don't know if I will, but don't be mad at me if I don't. But anyway, I think I've caught you up on everything. And I'm just happy that there's a few people. Oh, 8 people now, just to say hi and know that your Orthodox Boomer Grandma is praying for you young people. And I'm here to assist. Yep. We will have some people spending the night in the RVs. Tomorrow night, one of my Orthodox Zoomer grandsons, Herman is his name. He lives in Sacramento, so it's like a 2-hour drive. He'll come spend the night. But yeah, as of next Saturday, the Rattels will be here. They just got married. They were married, but then they just had their marriage in the church a couple weeks ago, so that's exciting. But it'll be great. Yeah, Elias is going through some health challenges, so pray for him. Oh, and pray for us. We have this very old car. It's like an '06 Tucson with 206,000 miles on it, which is still running, but we may go tomorrow and look for another used car that's slightly not as old as that. So we can we'll have a car that we can loan out if somebody needs help in our church. But yeah, I told my husband, maybe one more later model used car before I die. So we'll see. The whole world knows what time I get off work, and everybody's calling me. You're so cute. That's fun. Archbishop Damien. Well, I don't know Archbishop Damien. Yeah, look at these glasses. Okay, I'm going to go now because I am going to go rest. Thank you, Kristen. And I know I just need to mail you a copy of the book. And Melaforta also, she doesn't want to read the PDF. So I did just give one away to this young couple that decided to not stay in Sonora. Oops, look at that. It's jiggling. I'm bad. Okay. Anyway, just keep praying for us. All right. Bye, Max. See you in the interwebs. Love you guys. Wow, I was rated by Jay Dyer's live stream. That's such an honor and privilege. I finally got a StreamYard account, so at least I can donate to him once in a while. All right. Bye, Dr. Crisp. Bye, Moldy. Bye, Kristen. Bye, Max. God bless everybody. Well, I do have the PDF. Okay, so Kristen, I know we're in touch. I will email you the PDF. That'd be great. Yeah, this young girl that's 23 that just left, she started reading it and she couldn't put it down and she had it almost finished before they even left town. So that's kind of cool. All right, Crispy. Yeah, Crispy, it's your turn to stream. All right, gang. Love you guys. I'm praying for you. Go Orthodox Church. See you later. God bless. I got to push this button. Bye.